All right, what is up, guys? My name is JT. We're back for week 2 of phase 2, and so these workouts are going to be very similar to what you saw last week. And from here, we're really just trying to increase the weight and the reps as efficiently and as quickly as possible, so that we can get ready to actually do this challenge. I don't want to be doing these training videos for too long. I want to get the challenge out of the way so I can get to some of the other stuff that I have planned for this channel. Today we are doing, let me check. Yeah, so today we have front squat, which I'm about to get started with. Then we're doing some barbell row. We're gonna do some things back over on the turf again. We got reverse lunge, lat pullovers, and then we're doing the sled again. So unfortunately, no casing today. And even for myself, I was kind of debating on whether or not I should even do today's workout or not, because I have been feeling a little bit under the weather. I haven't worked out. I didn't finish Friday's workout, which is why there's no video on that. So I basically took the entirety of Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of just doing absolutely nothing, trying to recover a little bit, get over the sickness, so I don't have to skip any workouts. Feeling good enough to at least get it done. So we're going to give it a shot. But yeah, first up, we've got front squat here. So we'll start getting loaded up with that. Okay, and we're also still doing 5 sets of 15. So this is set number 1. One more. Ugh. Yeah, I definitely feel the weekend of not really doing anything there. But we'll crank it up to set 2. All right, y'all. Set number 2 coming right up. Two more. Yeah, dude. It's kind of crazy what just 3 days of not training can do to you, man. Oh, okay. Set 3. Oh. 3 more. Holy. All right. 2 sets left. Oh. So I think that out of the 5 exercises that I need to do in part 1, which is the whole focus of this phase of the training program, this is actually going to be the hardest one to get good at. So we need to get up to 200 pounds for 5 sets of 20. Right now, we're doing 5 sets of 15 with 135. It's almost 70 pounds light of where I need to be. And I think the weighted pull-ups are going to be a close second in that department, like difficulty of getting it up to par with where I need to go. Right, so this is not easy, man. Let me tell you that. But we continue. Yeah, set 4. Yeah, we're almost done, man. We're almost done. Oh. Two more, two more, two more. That is pretty difficult. Oh. One thing that is pretty interesting though is that right, if I was not filming any of this stuff, I very most likely would have called it quits right there. I would have been like, yeah, 4 sets, 15, we're all good. Let's move on to the next one. We can work our way up as we go. But I gotta do all 5 sets, man. Like, I'm getting it on video. How embarrassing would that be if I said I was gonna do 5 sets and I only did 4? You know what I mean? So the documenting part of this and the filming part of this kind of project that I'm working on here is doing a really good job of holding me accountable and making sure that I actually do the things that I say I'm going to do. So I got expectations to meet, so I'm going to meet them. Got one more set to hit, so let's get to it. Three more. 3 more. Okay. Also, I apologize for the weird noises that I'm probably making. It's like, oh, man. Glad we're done with that. Let's move on. So I had to double check this just to make sure. I actually went back and watched last week's first video, and apparently I only did 115 on this last week, and I just did 135 for all 5 sets, thinking that, like, oh, you know, it's the weekend, like I'm coming off the weekend, and so you know, I didn't do any work. But I guess that also kind of attests to the power of taking rest days, you know, and taking a little bit of time to, at least every once in a while, to recover. Because I mean, the 135 looked maybe a little bit more difficult than 115 did last week, and I didn't even realize. I thought that this was what I was doing last week, and that, you know, I was falling behind. So I mean, there you go, man. We're already moving the weight up. But yeah, we've got barbell rows next, so that's what we'll do. Ugh. So for the barbell row, we are actually supposed to be doing 135, which is what I have here, and we're sticking with that 5 sets of 15. So we'll get to it. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, after just that one set, I can already feel like, you know, how much easier that is. I wonder what the 115 would have felt like if I had actually done that like I was supposed to on the front squat. I'm actually very pleased, because that means that taking the weekend off did what it was supposed to do, you know, which was let me recover, let me get some of that strength back. On Friday, what happened was I got to the point in the workout, I was doing some push-ups, and I literally could get to 5 or 6 push-ups before I really had to fight to get more reps, you know, and I could really barely get 10 push-ups before, like, I was failing, you know. So I cut the workout short, because at that point, you know, I'm just so exhausted that I'm not going to gain anything by finishing the workout, you know. So took those 3 days off also to kind of get over this little cold that I've been having, or maybe it's allergies, I'm not quite sure. But you know, we're back on Monday. You know, I was doing more weight than I was supposed to because I thought that 135 was what I did last week. I did more weight than I was supposed to, and it only felt slightly harder. And in my head, I was like, man, like, I'm losing progress. I lost progress over the weekend because of the rest. But turns out I'm actually much better off for it. Remember to take your rest days. But let's go for set number 2. Yeah, so like it definitely still takes work to get through a set, but it feels easier, man. It just feels easier. One thing I will say as well, though, is that doing this right after that front squat is crazy because my legs are like, woo. But set number 3 right here. See what I mean? Looked better, felt better, went by, like I did it quicker. It's just like, I feel really good today, guys. I think that was set 3, right? Let me check. This is why I need casing, bro. Yeah, that was set 3. So this is set 4. Throw that one a little bit at the end. But, I mean, we only have one set left. Yeah, I mean, the endurance is up, right? Because this is the same weight that I used last week, and it's just a little bit easier than it was last week. That's all we need. Like, honestly, bro, like, I've only been waiting like 20 seconds here, but I think I'm just going to get it. I think I'm just going to get this last set here. Set number 5. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that. Hey, look at that, man. Felt good. I think next week we'll go up a little bit. Anyways, let's move on. Okie dokie. Next up is reverse lunges. 3 sets of 12 on each side. Pretty easy, pretty light. Let's get to it. Yeah, man. That just feels way too easy. So we're gonna bump up the weight, probably to a 35. Yeah. So I went ahead and got myself a little 35-pound kettlebell, and that's what we're gonna use for the rest of today. Depending on how that goes, next time we'll probably just stay at that weight the whole time. So let's get to set number 2 out of 3 here. In all honesty, probably going to have Kaysen tweak this a little bit, make it a little bit more difficult because even that is just really not very challenging. So we'll see how that goes. We've got set number 3 next. Yeah, man. I mean, we're not gonna waste time. I didn't have the mic on me, but it's crazy. Okay, so that's all for that. Next up, probably move over here because we're going to be using the cable. All right, so next up, we're doing this one right here, the pullovers. 3 sets of 15 last time, so that's what we're going to also do this time. And I'm actually just going to keep the weight at like 62 and a half the whole time, I think. So we're, yeah, let's go ahead and do that real quick. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm going to be honest. It's just not hard. I need to either bump up the weight. We'll try 67. As a matter of fact, like I paused it. I paused the video for like 10 seconds because I'm supposed to be taking rest, but I really don't even need it. I feel like it would be more worth my time to just get it over with now and burn myself out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Probably make a few adjustments to what I'm doing because, I mean, I guess I just want more of a challenge. Set number 2. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even really exhausted. Here's the thing, right? I'm getting a good pump. It's kind of knocking the breath out of me. It still takes work to get a set done, but I guess the easiest way to put it is just that like this is comfortable. This is a very comfortable workout. You know, like I pushed myself a little bit, got a little bit better. I mean, obviously earlier with the barbell stuff. I mean, that was a good workout. But this extra stuff afterwards, it's very comfortable, and I don't like that. The workouts that I'm starting to crave, you know, are those workouts where I get right to that last set. Like the front squat today was a perfect example of what I wish every workout could be like, where it pushes me right to the edge of what I can physically do. It actually is a challenge for me mentally to get through and finish the workout. Even though physically I can do it, right? Right now with this, it feels casual. You know, that's not really what I'm looking for. So let's just do set number 3. Okay, so that's it. We'll move on to the sled. That's the last thing that we're doing, and then we good for today, man. Oh, okay. So last thing is sled. Same thing as last week. 3 sets, down and back. Pretty much just working on bringing those knees up, gaining some explosiveness in the gait of my run. So that's what we're gonna be doing here. Yeah, I don't really need rest. I feel like I think I can just get straight into it. Which, don't get me wrong, is nice, right? That's a good sign of improvement from where I was at not too long ago. But the idea of progressive overload is that the way you want to do it is never get too comfortable. You like as soon as you get a little bit comfortable with what you're currently doing, you're supposed to do more, right? So, anyways, let's get to it, man. Okay, so set 2 here. That's a little bit more like it, I think. Whoa. Yeah, dude, you know what? I think we're gonna cut the break a little bit short again this time, even though I actually do need it. I think we're just gonna get straight into the last set. Let's just get it over with, man. Let's just get it done. Let's go. Let's go. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, nice. That was actually a good way to end the day off. So that's what I'm talking about. That's what I want right there. Yeah, sled pushes are always nice, man. Do sled pushes, man. They're great. We'll call it a day there. And yeah, I mean, I guess that's really it. So I will see you guys on Wednesday. Peace.